are to select visual aids that are appropriate for your message in the audience and use the visual aids correctly with ease and confidence. Time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Thanks, Deborah. Bo's been a member of this club since August 2007 and has served previously in all functions. During the day, Bo helps organize accounting teams' ventures through the hordes of mediocrity to become more efficient and efficient. Must be an accounting phrase. In addition to the manual objective, Bo's personal objectives are be open and engage the audience, educate and enlighten everyone about accounting, welcome Bo Safekin, develop your CBA, Bo Safekin.
Thank you very much, Wayne. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Have you at any time in your life decided you had to make a career change? Anybody? And it was totally different than what you thought you'd be getting into. Well, why did you do that? Did you do it because you wanted to have variety in your life? Variety, a little bit, maybe just a little different something? Well, I'm here to tell you right now, as a member of the #1 most boring profession on the name of the accounting, I'm going to teach you right now how you can have variety, how you can engage more people, and how you can become more empowered and more powerful inside your company right now. I'm sure you guys are really waiting to see what it is, and I'm going to tell you. Now, we're going to step back for a moment and think about what a traditional business does. You're going to be sales right now. So you want to decide you want to do accounting. So you move to account. Where's the wall? Anyway, so here's accounting, right? So it's marvelous. That's a wonderful idea. So you're going to go and decide you want to go and try accounting. But you came from sales. They're two separate entities on their own. But that's the common knowledge. What about if Miss Kim decides to go from marketing to accounting or sales? Totally different and separate. Same with any other of these big ones, IT or management. But why do these have to be separate in their own right? Why can't you do what I'm thinking and what I've been doing the last 2.5 years, which is that? As an independent contractor for the last 2.5 years, I've had 15 different companies I've worked for. And I'm going to tell you this. For my 2.5 years of work experience, as it is, that is the one thing that I'm going to tell you is going to make you the most money in your whole career. It is not going between the circles. It is going right in the middle in being a star. And here's how we get started. So what I want you to do right now, I want you to completely think about this one term, and that is getting your CBA. That is your complete business awareness degree. Okay? Because inside each one of your businesses, your business, your job, your thing you do, you do every one of these things. As an accountant, you have to talk to sales. As a marketer, you have to talk to IT to ensure you get stuff done. So why do you have to make it so hard on yourself and try to think you have to do something completely different to change and have variety? So folks, this is what you actually get when you think about not just 5 separate entities of what you could be doing with your life. This is all the permutations that you have in each one of you right now. Everyone complains to me, any place I've worked as an accountant, that, oh, it's boring. Dude, I just sit here all day, I'm waiting for it to go home. And it's like, that's because you're boring inside. Why can't you use your brain and be more creative? You're an accountant, for God's sake. Your whole business is the business. You have to be a good salesperson. You have to know marketing. And if you don't know management, you're not going to have a job very long, son. So here's how it works. The traditional path enlightens you to just take a circle. But in my case, what I'm thinking is to do the following. And that's to draw your own path inside your own job right now. You can do anything you want within your company. It's just a matter of being creative enough in order to wheel yourself into those positions and make your own job description. So let's break it down. You start over here in accounting. You get bored. It happens, trust me. To illustrate this point, you want to get into management. Well, you don't have to go to this edge. You just do the shortcut right to there. You tell your boss how you want to do and what you can provide. You add value in your current position. And the thing that people really have a problem with is thinking you have to move to a different company in order to increase your money, to increase your standing, increase your power. No. Right there is where you got to go. Right there. It's right here. All you have to do with yourself is apply your own brain inside your company to move within the spheres of power. And let's say you get bored 5 years down the road. You're doing an awesome job as an accountant, as a manager person. You want to shoot in. Well, son, you just got to pick the different star here. As you can see, all of these guys seem to be getting closer and closer to one reality. And that's becoming an all-encompassing, complete, aware business person. So, but the one interesting thing is, what do all these have in common?
Circles.
Also, but it's interrelated activities. And in the business world in 2008, you have to be everything. People tell me all the time that you have to have one specific job and do it very well. If you read any book about Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, his idea is you have to find one thing and do one thing awesome, and that's it. Folks, there are two countries that come to mind that do those things. It's India and China. They have companies and colleges that specifically gear you to do one thing and one thing good. Folks, we are Toastmasters. We are the people that are going to make stuff happen. And thankfully, we have the tools in this club in which to enrich our lives and everyone else. If you want to do one thing the rest of your life, you better learn how to speak Chinese or better like how to eat curry, because that's going to happen, guys. Every job that only does one thing is going to be outsourced. So if you want to really strive to win and be somebody and be successful in a way that no one else can think of, you have to be a star. You have to be willing. You have to force yourself to be an accountant. You have to force yourself to sell your ideas. You got to make sure that you know other people know you're doing stuff. It's marketing. You got to have an infrastructure set up, and you got to know who's leading the show. And in all those elements, you can be a star. Thank you very much.